What's going on, guys? It's Big and Beefy here. I'm just about to do a tutorial on drift specs and stuff like that for your car. Some people have trouble with it and some people don't, so I'm just going to show you a quick setting. A good car to start off with would be the Fairlady 34 Z34. It's about, I think it's 30 something grand maybe. You don't have to fully upgrade it to get it drifting and stuff like that, but I do because I've got the money. But you can always have a budget and still be able to drift it. So these are my settings at the moment. Some people say it's different, some people say, you know, it's fucked up, doesn't matter, everyone to their own. You want to have it all the way down. I have this suspension really stiff, so it just kind of glides across the road. Camber helps you turn in a lot, as well as toe angle. Sometimes I change it on certain cars, sometimes I don't. That's pretty much it for the suspension settings. Fiddle around with it to what you like. With the diff, a lot of people have trouble with this, is you can set it to whatever you want, but you want diff lock, which is when as soon as you change gear it'll just keep spinning straight away. So to get that you need your initial torque reasonably high as well as your acceleration sensitivity. Some people have it at 5. I prefer to have it prepared all the way up. With the transmission, I don't fuck around with each individual setting because it just takes too much time. So I just normally have my max speed around 300 depending on what track I do. It doesn't really matter, I just normally have it at say 270. You don't need all the weight reductions and everything like that, and all the aerodynamics, doesn't really matter. If you can, probably get turbo kit and maybe the engine, and that's about it. Transmission, you don't really need the fully customizable. The 6-speed will do just fine, but I recommend all the diff settings as well as the suspension. So that's pretty much it. I'll just make sure to see how much the car actually is. With tyres, I recommend probably comfort. People say comfort hards, fucking comfort softs are for noobs, shit like that. I like comfort softs because they give you just that little bit more grip. It makes it feel a little bit more realistic and stuff like that. No, it's 33. Where the hell is it? Up here. There you go, it's 43 grand. So if you've got the money, it's already at 330 horsepower, which you should be able to drift with comfort hards. I'll just do a little practice just to show you. A good starting off track would be Zuzupa, or whatever it is, I can't even say it. What you want to do is just have your tyres, whatever you want, doesn't matter. You want the driving line off, skid recovery force off, active steering, the active stability management, ABS on 1. That's only because if you are going to brake, it stops you from just locking up all the wheels and it just completely stuffs up your slide. So other than that, it doesn't really, the settings are pretty much all the same as well as your car. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the settings. With each car, horsepower is different as well. I prefer mid-range horsepower cars because with high-powered cars it's just ridiculous that some people try and drift. There's no need for it. As well, just you want to try and counter steer as much as you can. Don't try and get too much full lock if you're starting out, because you eventually get stuck like I almost did just then. With handbrake, I suggest you use it a fair bit because it does help. I switched it to R1, it makes it a lot easier than circle, and I use the analog sticks because it gives you a bit more control over acceleration and stuff like that. As well, try and find a gear that you find suitable, that you don't have to keep changing in. I drift in manual, but some people drift in auto, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, just try and find two gears maybe that you find a lot of wheel spin in, and you know, you're not over revving in second and you get no power out of it and you just end up doing stupid shit. So yeah, if you just find a suitable gear, you should be fine. Feel free to send me inboxes or comments and stuff like that. Just ask me questions, try and answer them the best I can. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.